I need to know if you'll give me a second chance. They don't come around often, but please, you know I can't stand it when you don't talk to me. When you don't talk to me. Yeah. There's something inside. Yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you. Yeah. No, I can't hide it. No, I can't hide it anymore. I don't know why, but I can't seem to get you off my mind. And I know it's true, and I'll say this to you. I want you back. There's something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it. No, I can't hide it anymore. Something inside, something inside. Oh, yeah. There's something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it. No, I can't hide it anymore.
And good evening, folks. Welcome, welcome. All right, and we're in. And hello, Timmy Thumb. Oh my God, hype, right? How you doing, Timmy? All right, can you hear me? Okay, can everybody hear me? I haven't obviously done this in a good while. We've had a nice little break, but we got a new game tonight because Train Sim World 4 just released uh, today, actually. And this will be my first time taking a look at it. So I'll be shaking the rust off both the gaming, and the stream, obviously. But welcome, Timmy. Good to see you. Timmy says, doing well. You can hear you loud and clear. Good, thank you. All right, welcome. How you been, Timmy? How's the new one? The little one. All right, stats look good. Everything looks all right. Let's see. Yeah, so since I streamed last, which was in March, I got a brand new PC on top of everything else too. So I got a completely new rig. I got a whole new setup. Basically, to port OBS, my entire OBS setup onto my new machine. So, if there's any issues that anybody detects, sound level issues or anything else, please let me know, because we have rebuilt from the ashes my old machine and my old stream setup. So hopefully everything goes well. Alright, so stats look okay. And of course, since the last time I've streamed, Twitch has done a lot of stuff with, you know, their friggin' ad loads and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of new. I was trying to make sure I timed the first ad stuff while we were doing the intro. I'm still trying to shake all that out. Oh my God! And hello, Gordita. What's up, Professor? Hello, Dr. Freeman. Welcome to you, and Little John Trumpet. Hey, John. Wow, John, long time no see. How you been, man? Hold it, I gotta... Hold it, I gotta, Okay, could you guys hear that? John says, doing good. How about you? Doing okay, John? Yep, got it. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm doing good, Gordita. How you doing? And Black Fox. Welcome, Black Fox. Yeah, happy fall, folks. Fox says we heard it 5 by 5. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing good. I just had a little break from Twitch, but not really nothing wrong. Just, as most of you guys know by now, I have to be honest about it, I have a love-hate relationship with Twitch. And that doesn't mean Twitch, in terms of, people. That means Twitch as a business. It's just, I'm not going to go into it. But, yeah, I had a little break during the summer, so, we're back, and what better way to come back than with a brand new game. So we're just going to try, like I said, Train Sim World. Just released Train Sim World 4 tonight, and as people know who have been following me, for a long time, Train Sim World has always kind of been my main jam, so this is a good way to kind of jump in and shake the rust off. Fox says, we all have that love-hate relationship with Twitch. Yeah, that's true, Fox, isn't it? It is. But, the thing that I always miss when I don't stream is all you guys. I miss the community more than anything, because I miss, interacting with the people who come here and hang out on my channel, and, just cool folks who keep me company. So that's the part I never mind. That's the part I miss when I don't stream. But yeah, so, we're back. So welcome, folks. Gordita says if I were doing any better, I'd have to be twins to enjoy it. Oh, that's good, Gordita. That sounds good. Yeah, it's good to see. Matter of fact, since basically, our friend Aaron doesn't stream on Twitch anymore. I've been wondering, where you've been on Twitch. And, since we don't have like the friends feature anymore, they kind of took that away from us, which is annoying. I never know where people are when they're not on my stream, so I kind of hate that they took that away. But it's good to hear you're doing good, Gordita. Well, John's rolling at the popcorn. That's nice, as usual. All right, so this is other than kind of briefly test firing up the game just before I started streaming. I haven't really done anything with this, so we have Train Sim World 4. It looks like it ported over my profile from Train Sim World 3 okay. But I will be doing all this from scratch. I haven't done anything with it yet. Gordita says I need to stream Talos, but I haven't even tried to set up Twitch. Oh, okay. Gordita, you thinking about streaming? Yeah, matter of fact, I haven't even been looking at any Talos streams kind of since the last one Aaron did. Aaron Fitzgerald, for those who are wondering who we're talking about. When I streamed the Talos Principle last summer into fall, I guess, Aaron Fitzgerald kind of came and hung out on the channel and kind of became a friend of the stream. And then after watching me play through Talos Principle and a few other people that she watches, she finally decided to try it herself. And earlier this year, Aaron played through and beat Talos Principle and the DLC, which is friggin' awesome because for those of you who don't know, Aaron Fitzgerald is one of the voice actresses who works on a crap ton of video games and animated features. And she was the voice actress in the Talos Principle that I streamed last year. And when she first came into this stream watching me play, she said, I'm not good at this game, And she said, I'm not good at games like this in general, and she didn't think she was ever going to play it, but she got enough confidence watching me and some other streamers who played Talos Principle that she finally tried it herself, and she kicked butt. I mean, she really did. Like a boss. So I'm really happy for her, because she had a good time playing it, too. Gordita says, just the Talos games, I really promised Aaron I would. Oh, okay. Your Talos streams are so phenomenal that it really brought us all together. Oh, thank you, Gordita. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I think a lot of people had fun watching me get my butt kicked, powering my way through it. But yeah, we got it done. So now it's just a matter of waiting for Talos Principle 2, because that is apparently in the oven, like officially. So we will see about that. And if anybody else who is kind of watching, lurking, who may be somewhat new to the stream, you can find my playthrough of Talos Principle now archived on a YouTube channel, which I set up last fall. So our YouTube channel is, as far as I'm concerned, still relatively new. It's less than a year old, but it's coming along pretty nice. But you can find basically all my playthrough of that and a number of other things on there. All right, folks. Yeah, it's good to see everybody. Let's see, did I miss anybody in chat? If I failed to see anybody drop in, please feel free to say hi and repeat yourself, because like I said, I got a lot of rust to shake off of the streaming. So do not feel shy about that. All right, so in the meantime, so it's funny, when I was installing the game today, because it only launched at 12 noon our time here in Eastern U.S. Rust says Black Fox. Yeah. The rust is real, man. The rust is real. But basically, the size of this game, I think for me, the install was almost 140 gigabytes. But when it first installed, because I had that plus a big day one patch here, technically it released early last Friday. So some people had it 5 days early. But the official full release was today. But when it started installing here, I got the main game, then the day one patch, obviously. But all the different routes from the old versions of Train Sim World, Train Sim World 2020, Train Sim World 2, 3, and now we're into Train Sim World 4. And the good thing about Train Sim World is they let you basically bring your old DLC along into the new game. But at first, the DLC wasn't available, and I'd been tracking on Dovetail's website where they're talking about, there was some issue with Steam and they were having trouble getting the DLC accepted into, from the old games into the new games. Hello, ADR, welcome. How you been, man? So I was thinking when I first, was planning on streaming this evening, that maybe I wasn't going to see any of the other DLC, but it looks like it all came down within the last maybe hour or two. So it looks like everything's in here now, although looking at Dovetail's forums, I can still see they're having some issues with some of the DLC. So I haven't done, a specific DLC head count or anything, but it sounds like there might be still some DLCs missing here. But with this version of the game, we got 3 new routes. So we got this one, Esbon Vorarlberg, which is I think the first time we've got a route in Austria. Last year, I think the new route was Switzerland. We had 2 routes in Switzerland. So now we got a new route in Austria for the first time. And then, what else is new? We have 3 new DLCs. Routes. So, East Coast Main Line. This is a new UK route. And then, what's the third one? Oh, there's a new American route, which is what I'm really looking forward to. ADR says that's normal for them. It's called Metrolink? Okay. Yeah, and I can't see how these are ordered either. I thought originally they were ordered old to new or new to old. Where is it? Let me try the home version. Choose a route. Let's try that. Oh, here it is. Antelope Valley Line. So, yes, Antelope Valley Line. Yes, he's supposed to be sort of new to old. But it doesn't seem like it is. All right, well, I don't know how that works. Antelope Valley. Okay, thanks. All right, so, we got the 3 new routes, and looks like other stuff has started to come in. So, we'll jump in and see how it goes. ADR says BRB. Right as I was about to ask him a question, I was wondering if he's actually tried it yet. So Gordita, if you're actually thinking about streaming, hit me up offline. I'd be glad to, give you some help with your setup or anything. Just let me know. All right, so let's see. We got timetable, scenarios, training modules. Okay, so the other new thing is now we got free roam mode. So that's brand new. So I'll have to see if we take a look at that tonight. And let me see if we... Do they have masteries set up for these? Yeah, East Coast Main Line here. S-Bahn Vorarlberg for here. And Antelope Valley Line. This is telling me I've completed these. That's a bug. I haven't even started the route yet. Okay, no, I haven't gone through anything, so yeah, that's not right. Alright, we know better. Alright, let's see. So, being in the U.S., I think I have to start with the U.S. line. Alright, so we got for mastery a scenario and 2 timetables. Okay. Now, I did see one thing from some of the people who were playing this in early access, is that all the training missions are now in the training center, so that's brand new. Alright, so let me see. Which one is the Metrolink loco? Oh, here it is. Alright, so the route introduction and then the loco introduction. Hello, Steam! Hey, 22 Steam, welcome. How you doing? So Steam had this in early access. I was watching him stream it a little bit. Either Sunday or Monday, I forget what day it was, Steam. So now that you have some time with it, how you been enjoying it? Steam says I'm doing good, thanks. Good. All right, so I think we give this a try. Meet Clark Smith and learn all about the Antelope Valley Line. Oh, so we actually have a training character now? Oh, that'll be interesting. I know we had a trainer in a couple of the World of Subways games that I stream on occasion. I think we had Danny and trained some in World of Subways 3. And we had another guy in World of Subways 4. I can't think of the name. Kojo Hype and hello, Gamora. How you doing, Gamora? Welcome aboard.
Welcome to LA Union Station, located in Los Angeles, California. Approved in 1926 and opened in 1939, LA Union Station was designed to consolidate rail services from Union Pacific, Santa Fe, and Southern Pacific into one station owned by the city. There's a missing route map over there. Fix that while you're here.
All right, so welcome to Southern California for the first time. I guess this is Los Angeles Union Station. Did he say? Steam says really enjoying it. Have not been able to play it for 2 days due to work though. Okay, and finally managed to drive the Scotsman. Nice. Well, Steam is in your name. So here's our route map.
There are many more route tasks to discover. Make sure to apply the route maps, put up the anniversary banners, hang up the hats, and visit the hot dog stands. Clark Smith, your shift supervisor, would like to speak with you.
Oh, we got a supervisor now. How about that? Clark says, hey buddy, can you do me a solid and hitch a ride out to Santa Clarita? I've got a train up there, but no free engineers. I've got Tim coming in to cover the shift, but he's an hour out at least in this traffic. If you head there now, we can avoid any more delays. All right. So I guess we're headed this way. So we're boarding as passengers first, I guess. All right, I don't get to drive yet. Can we sit upstairs? Yeah. They want me to sit in a specific spot, it looks like. Alright. Fine. I guess this will do. Gamora says I'm alright. Just a wee bit tired. Carted the parents down to Minneapolis and back.
The Antelope Valley Line runs for over 70 miles from the bustling heart of LA to Lancaster, the western tip of the Mojave Desert. The railroad along the Santa Clara River originally opened in 1876 and was operated by Southern Pacific as a connection to the national rail network. In 1979, due to falling demand, this line ceased operation. In 1990, the Los Angeles County Transportation Commission purchased the right-of-way from Southern Pacific. Passenger services as far as Santa Clarita began operation in 1992. When the Northridge earthquake hit in 1994, plans to extend the line north to Antelope Valley were expedited by over 10 years to aid relief efforts. U.S. Navy Seabees and a legion of workers from the LA County Public Works Department constructed stations in just a few days, rather than the 3 to 6 months they usually take. Passenger services started on this extension less than a week after the earthquake. Today, this important commuter line carries over 5,700 people in and out of LA each day. Run to the hills and experience the hefty power of modern American diesel. Tackle the tough terrain of Californian canyons with the Antelope Valley Line, between the sprawling Los Angeles cityscape and the desert bushes of Lancaster in almighty Metrolink traction. West Coast rails are yours to explore in Train Sim World, Antelope Valley Line.
All right, some quick Chivos. All right, so one training or one route overview down, or intro, I guess. So you don't get a medal for that kind of stuff. Gabor also said, thinking of starting a second career as a chauffeur. And hello, Sap. Welcome. How's it going, Sap? So this is different. So now we get a score breakdown. All right, so there's no scoring for this, obviously. All right, let's just continue for that. Next training module, EMD 125 intro. Sap, are you getting or have you gotten Training Sim World 4?
In this training module, you will be learning to operate this EMD F125 Spirit diesel locomotive.
F125.
During this brief introduction, you will be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you're ready to begin, climb aboard.
Sap says you got to try the blockbuster scenario. On Antelope Valley, yeah, I will. I've actually seen it already, though. They showed it on one of the preview streams, I think last week, actually, like Wednesday or Thursday, one of those days. But yeah, I might try that tonight. I don't know how long it is, but we'll see. So I'm just going to take a quick look around. This train set does remind me a lot of the Baby Bullet train set that comes on Peninsula Corridor. Structurally, it's very similar. I don't know if Bombardier makes these cars too or not. So, Sap, was that a thumbs up or a thumbs down for the scenario? Like, you're recommending it as in that
Sit
you
in the
liked
engineer's
it,
seat.
or it was just so horrible you got to share the misery? In your opinion, anyway. Oh, interesting. It's kind of like a slightly elevated seating platform there.
You'll now go through the steps needed to take over this locomotive.
And you do have two SW4
You will
thanks
need
to
to
our
set the
friend.
generator
Nice.
field switch. This needs to be enabled for the locomotive to generate power.
All right, generator field on.
This locomotive requires the reverser handle to be inserted before operation.
All right, reverser in.
switch the front headlights on. Regardless of the time of day or weather, all locomotives must have their headlights on. You'll need to set the brakes to the correct mode to allow them to be controlled by this cab.
All right, so trail, test, freight, and passenger. Okay.
We can now begin loading.
Am I actually loading anybody, though? There's no one here. That's pretty cool, Saps, if somebody gifted it to you.
It is time to depart. Close the passenger doors. The reverser determines the direction of travel. The master controller controls both the throttle and dynamic brakes. Dynamic brakes use the locomotive's electric traction motors to generate resistance to reduce the wear of the brake pads. Apply a small amount of throttle.
All right, braking is forward, throttle is back towards me. Okay. All right, both of the other brakes are released. All right, I see I got the mini HUD already. When I imported my profile over, it recommended expert or some such, whatever. I guess based on how many hours I have? I don't know. Oh, P4.
The automatic brakes are controlled with their own handle, but will blend the dynamic brakes in the air brakes. The air brakes will apply braking force to every car in this formation. Now, release the brakes.
Let me see something. All right, so some of the hotkeys for the HUD components still work, but not all of them. I guess I have to switch it from the options. I can't just bring in the standard HUD again.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements. Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, slow the train using the master controller's dynamic brake range. The EMD F125 is a passenger locomotive manufactured by Electromotive Diesel for the North American market.
And hello, Lone
It's
Star.
powered by a
Wow.
Caterpillar C127 20V20 diesel engine, rated at 4,700 horsepower, and is capable of speeds up to 125 miles per hour.
Long time indeed, man. How you
When
been?
it launched in 2017, it was the first new passenger locomotive in North America in 15 years. To date, 40 have been produced, all of which were supplied to Metrolink. The F125 features a modern, streamlined body designed by Vossloh España.
Let's see, brakes. Oh, it's go via, no brake. Yeah, long time indeed. Lone Star, it's good to see you, man. Hope everything's good. I've either been a bad viewer or you haven't streamed in a long time. No, I haven't streamed in a long time. You're not a bad viewer. No, this is my first stream since the spring. I took the summer off pretty much. But since we got a new release of Train Sim World today, I couldn't resist the temptation to kind of jump in and throw on a stream. And I was hoping some folks were going to drop by that I could say hi to, because I don't get to see people that much when I'm not streaming, I guess. But yeah, so far so good, man. It's good to see everybody. Lone Star says, "Got you. Figured something was missing from my summer. Who knew it was Gojo?" Yeah, I'm still following you too, Lone Star. If you ever do decide to go back streaming, I'll be glad to drop right in there. But I hope everything else is going well, man. Jeepers 125 says, "Sap, in that top-heavy double-decker monster, what could possibly go wrong, right?" Well, you know, Sap, I have been known to do my outlaw speed testing. So maybe we can, especially since now they got the free roam mode in this, maybe we can do a little outlaw speed testing right here in the on the training facility.
You are
test
approaching
track.
the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force using the automatic brake to bring the train to a gentle stop.
Lone Star says, "See, the cat's got your camera." Oh yeah, only because there's a training scenario running right now, and I always kind of hide myself because of the subtitles that pop up. But no, I'm here. I'm not giving up the camera yet. I mean, once I get old and ugly enough, yeah, then I'll probably turn it off for good. But, Kappa. But Sap, you know, it's funny you mention that because I was saying when I first picked this train up just now for this scenario that this is a lot like Peninsula Corridor's train set, especially the Baby Bullet with the double deckers.
Nice job. The train has safely come to a stop. You can now begin loading.
And then they have, you know, two diesel double deckers, two different train sets from Peninsula Corridor. And hey, Katie, welcome. But the funny thing is, in real life,
that concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Peninsula Corridor is being electrified. Matter of fact, I watch a lot of railfan videos on YouTube, and they have a ton of testing videos with the new locomotives and the new train sets. They're all AMUs now, so they're totally converting Peninsula Corridor over to electrified rail. With overhead lines. Been a while, yeah. First stream back in 6 months and change. So yeah, good to see you, Katie. It'd be nice maybe at some point if Dovetail releases an updated DLC for Peninsula Corridor that gives us, the electrified train sets. I don't know if they're in full service yet, but I know they are rolling them in, so. All right. Let's see. So there's another training module. What is this? Rotom commuter car introduction. Is that for the same route, or is that for something different? Let's take a quick look. Maybe it's the cab car for this train set. Yeah, it looks like it is. Still Metrolink. Okay. Katie, I've seen you've been streaming a little bit here and there.
In this training module, you will be learning to operate
Yes,
the
Katie,
Rotom
right?
commuter car, manufactured by Hyundai Rotom.
Oh, this is made
During
by
this
Hyundai.
brief introduction, you will be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you're ready to begin, climb aboard.
Oh, you have to crouch to board? Interesting. Oh, I guess it's kind of like a step down from the platform. Where am I going? Oh, it's a cab car. I gotta go upstairs, I guess, right?
Sit in the engineer's seat.
Oh, this way. Okay.
You'll now
8216
go
says,
through the steps needed to take over this train.
I would not say the critical, just advisable.
You
Oh,
will need to set the
mean ducking?
generator field switch. This needs to be enabled for the locomotive to generate power.
All right. So generator field, fuel pump, and cab setup. Oh, this is a new switch, cab setup. Engine run is already on. To setup. Okay. Reverser handle in. Reverser to forward.
Switch the front
critical
headlights on.
drive and controls.
Regardless
Oh,
of the
okay.
time of day or weather,
Gotcha.
all locomotives must have their headlights on.
Katie said, I cycled my legs off this weekend. I did the equivalent of 250 kilometers. Nice. Katie, did you get a new bike? I know you said you were talking about getting a new bike, but I don't know if it's the one you actually got now. All right. Lights to dim.
You'll need to set the automatic brake cutout to cut in to allow the braking to be controlled from this cab. Okay, it's time to depart. Close the passenger doors.
Anyway. All right.
The master controller controls both the throttle and dynamic brakes. Dynamic brakes use the locomotive's electric traction motors to generate resistance, to reduce the wear of the brake pads.
All right, same thing. Pull back for power, push forward for dynamic, it looks like, yeah. All right, my brake gauge is here, I guess. Yeah. Where's my speedo? Oh, here, it's digital. Katie said no leg power. Oh, because e-bikes. Yeah, e-bikes are kind of popular. One of my former coworkers was telling me about an e-bike that he bought.
The automatic brakes are controlled with their own handle, but will blend the dynamic brakes and air brakes. The air brakes will apply braking force to every car in this formation. Now, release the brakes.
Leg power to power the battery charger. Apply power until we reach 49 miles per hour or 80 kilometers per hour. Katie says, saying that I can still put out 300 watts according to my power sensor. Oh, okay. And you can power a PC for 8 hours with that. Oh, nice. Oh, so it is an
Coasting
e-bike.
is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements. Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, slow the train using the master controller's dynamic brake range. The Rotom commuter cars were introduced in 2010. To date, Metrolink has received 117 of them. As part of Metrolink's commitment to passenger
Just the
safety,
sensors? Oh.
these cars incorporate the latest CEM technology. This incorporates redesigned seats, tables, and special energy-absorbing zones at the end of each car. Metrolink was the first rail operator in the US to incorporate CEM in passenger trains.
Me getting carried away with speed. So it's not an e-bike, but you're saying, Katie, your bike has like sensors that tells you like your pedaling effort and stuff like that, how much power you're producing. That's cool. Oh, it's a Govia. I guess I should learn to read. They even changed the icons too.
Cab cars like this one allow a locomotive to be operated remotely from the other end of the formation, preventing the need for runarounds or additional locomotives.
Sorry there, Jeep Golden out. Jeep says the game is released, let's go. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. You got caught by the mod bot there. But welcome, Jeep Golden out. Alright, stop ahead. 1.6 clicks ahead. Okay. We got halfway around the track to go. Yeah, I haven't driven on the training track in a while. The training center. I'm sorry, Sap said, just think in 50 years what we know as a bicycle will be like a penny farthing to the kids. They'll learn in history that people used to have to physically pedal, yeah. Yeah, how about that? No, I understand, Jeep. And my mom can't afford the game right now because I'm waiting for my PS5 to come. Oh, okay. So you're going to be getting this for PS5. And Lone Star says I'm waiting for a good simulator to come to PS5. Yeah. I mean, this is one of them, Lone Star. Bus Sim 21 is another one. I'm sure there's a few others. Our friend ADR326 stepped out for a while, but he also streams on PS5. He could probably tell you quite a few of them. He plays a lot of good simulators also. But in any case, welcome Jeep Golden out. And also, did you have any of the previous Train Sim World games, like on PS4 or anything?
Nice job. The train has safely come to a stop. You can now begin loading.
Katie says new carbon fiber tires.
Good
amazing.
work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Never need air and just need to retread every 8,000 miles. Nice. I didn't even know they had those on bikes now. All right, we got our first medal. Rodham car introduction. Or actually, we might have got a medal for driving the diesel loco also. NASA gave us the tech. Yeah. Yeah, I know they've been developing airless tires for a long time for cars, but I haven't seen them hit the market yet. But they cost a fortune, yeah, probably so. Lone Star says, I did, however, play Cool Air Traffic Controller Sim for PS5 of Japanese origin. Oh, okay. You remember the name of it, Lone Star? All right, is this platinum? Or silver or gold? I can't even tell. All right, but in any case, so we got some scores this time. 1250, 525 for distance, 313 accuracy bonus, no coupling or any of this other stuff. Okay. This is interesting. I mean, ever since I've been playing Train Sim World, they've always had that, driver score thing, but it never meant anything to me because you can't really do anything with it. But it is interesting kind of seeing like this breakdown. You can see where you need to improve, what you did right and what you could do better, kind of thing. So that part will be interesting. I mean, the score itself, as we've been trained to call it, the SAP score, as named after our buddy Irascible Sap here, Kappa. That itself, I kind of don't even really hardly give it any mind. So there's a new scenario. Oh, there's the blockbuster scenario, Sap. Katie says $150 a tire, whatever that is in pounds. Okay. I mean, that's not that much. I mean, it would be a little bit less expensive in pounds, I guess, because I think the pound is still a little bit stronger than the dollar in terms of exchange rate right now, but I'm not sure. I haven't looked in a while. Jeep Golden Out says, I'm getting discs for the PS5. I should get the add-on or discs. Oh, okay. Okay. Disc, what I start to say, I forgot. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't bought physical media for games in a really long time. I buy everything through Steam on PC or, the Microsoft Store for Xbox or things like that. Although I think it's a good idea to get as much physical media as you can these days, because some of these companies, especially, for guys who do streaming media, like for video, TV shows or movies, they're getting in that habit of breaking stuff down. All right, so folks, looks like Twitch is coming in with a little ad break. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a little break for those of you who can hear me, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, folks, we're back. All right, so there's one example of some of the rest I'm trying to shake off. Now that Twitch is giving us all these friggin' ad mechanisms, I'm trying to figure out how to work around them in a way that doesn't disrupt the stream as much. I mean, before I used to let it do the pre-rolls, but now I'm trying the ad manager thing that they had, and I was a little bit confused. I thought it had went into an ad break, but I didn't realize it gives you a warning, so you get a countdown to the ad, so it wasn't actually the live ad running. But in any case, I'll figure it out. We'll get the kinks worked out of it. All right. So let's see. Real quick, so before we continue, Sap says that's half of what I get in a month, not something I could afford. And it's for an MTB tire or a thinner Toro racing cycle tire. Okay. Sap, do you have a bike? Do you bike? Jeep Golden Out said, using OBS? Yes, I use OBS Studio. You got a Windows and a MacBook desktop as my monitor to look in my other chat. Okay. Streaming to Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Okay, cool. And you're not streaming to Kick because it doesn't work when you try to make an account. Okay. Katie says it was only a few seconds out, I think. Okay, yeah. It popped up with a message, an alert, basically. It was showing me a countdown, Katie, and I thought it was saying the ad had started. But it was a countdown to when the ad break automatically starts. So it confused me. I didn't understand. But, so, yeah, I'll get it a little better next time. It's my first time trying to use the ad manager. But Jeet Golden out, yeah, I use OBS Studio. I only stream to Twitch. I've never tried TikTok. I don't even have an account on TikTok. And I do have a YouTube channel, but I've never live streamed on it. And actually, earlier this year, I did set myself up on Kick. I was thinking about trying to stream on Kick. I still might try it at some point in the future. But I read some things about, you know, the way their business is set up and whatnot, and I'm not really sure I really want to. But I did actually set up an account on Kick, and I actually put in an OBS profile to work with it. I thought I might try it, but I'm not sure I am anymore. So, Katie says I'll be running a gravel bike in 5 months, so thin tires. Oh, okay. Sap says set pre-rolls off. The 30-minute delays for the first ad roll, and then the main one I set 1 hour per 3 minutes. Yeah, that's what I set. 3 minutes per 1 hour. The up to 30-minute delay, the intro delay, that was confusing to me. I didn't know how to exactly what was the best thing to do to set that up. So I might pick your brain a little bit, Sap, off stream and see if I can figure something else out with that, because I'm not sure exactly what that means. So Sap says, and I roll an AFK stream when the ads are due. No one misses anything. 3-minute advance warning. Okay, yeah, the advance warning is what confused me. Since this is my first time using it, I wasn't prepared for it, so, okay. Katie says, I'm upgrading from a mountain bike. It's too slow and heavy up steep hills. Gotcha. Sap says, you do have a bike. Just a cheap 200-pound one from Argos with NAF components? Okay. Cheap Gold now says, I ordered 28 pizzas. What? All right, actually, you know what? Let me do something. I'm sorry, I just thought of something. We are missing one thing. If I can find it. Because I'm rusty. Where is it? There it is. There we go. NAF is slang for cheap and nasty. Ah, got it. Cheap and nasty components. Okay. All right, so let me see real quick. If we go back to Training Center. All right, Metroliner. What's it called? The F-125? Yeah, F-125 Metrolink, EMD. Oh, no, I don't want to rerun the training scenario. I just want to drive the train. Katie says mine's 365, but the one you're getting is 1200. Okay. You had to work on the back, says Sap. Okay. This is not what I want to do. Let me try something else. So if I used to be able to get in the training center on foot and just, you know, drive whatever train I want. Let's try that first. Also, I know they have that more deluxe free roam mode now where you can just spawn a train anywhere. So maybe I'll try that at some point too. Lone Star says, the pound currency, good on Brits. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't want no stinking euro. They kept the pound, right? Alright, so welcome back to the training center. I haven't been here in a long time. Okay, here's a Metroliner. See if I can find one somewhere else. Yeah, Train Sim World 3, I spent a good amount of time kind of farting around in here offline. Oh! They got Steam locos in here. I didn't know that because I don't have any of the Steam DLCs. I've been debating whether or not I wanted to try one because I don't know squat about driving Steam, but I didn't know we get a Steam DLC in here. I mean, Steam train in here anyway. A Steam loco. Oh, maybe I can test it here before I buy DLCs. Lone Star says all the pounds I have is around my waist. Yeah, same here, Lone Star. Oh, there's one. Okay. That one's facing the cab car. Yeah, so in Train Sim World 3, I figured out how to get some of the trains kind of out of the inner yard into the outer loop. There's actually two loops. There's an inner test loop here and an outer test loop. So I wonder if I can remember how to get that route. I think I can. See if I can figure out which train that is. Or which track that is, rather. I mean, I'd prefer driving from the locomotive end, but actually, no, I can. I can probably just back it out and then drive forward onto the loop I want. That's LBS, says Sap, yeah. Pun denied, Sap. And hello, Diamondback.
But soft. What Kojo through yonder window streams? It is the eastern Kojo streams is the sun.
And Diamondback with 690, or I should say 69 times 10 bits. Thank you, Diamondback. Welcome. How you doing? Thank you very much for the biddies. Appreciate that. By default, the auto fireman is on anyway, so driving is idiot-proof. Oh, okay. Well, you know, when you don't know anything, you don't know what you don't know, right? But now that I know there's at least one Steam loco in the training center that I can play with, I think I'll give it a shot. Diamondback says, how you been, Mr. Kojo? Doing good, Diamondback? Wow, I got all kinds of achievements popping right now. What the heck is going on? I didn't do anything but come in and sit down. Alright, so first of all, let's map a route out of here. So this is my train now. So what I want to do is I want to back down this track. Let's get the switches lined up. I've done this before with a couple different locos. Just because I wanted to see how fast I could get them to go in the training center on the outer loop. I think I got the ICE-1 pretty fast. It wasn't as fast as I could get it to go on the its natural route, but I did get it to go pretty fast for for a closed loop anyway. All right, so the key is I have to come back, I think, past this switch. Stop there, I think, and then I have to. I'm trying to do is get out to this track. So This way, I think. Here, I think. Guess it could be either one. That one should be okay. Stay there. Can I take this track or? Yeah, it looks like it. Come past this switch, stop there. Reverse. Come back forward. Switch this one, come back forward. Come this way. Here. 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 Yeah, I think this will get me out. Okay. That'll get me out to the main line. Yeah, so I'll be on the main loop then. Going clockwise. Sap says you make it sound easy. Yeah. Well, that's because he knows what he's doing. He's been doing it since Train Sim Classic. Sorry, did I miss anything else you guys were saying? I'm sorry. Katie also said I had to have a hub re-grease due to the mud. Ah, okay. G Gold, now are you still hanging out? What's the deal with 28 pizzas? Are you kind of like watching us in a small theater or something with like 30 of your closest friends and family? All right, so we're coming out this track. Coming this way, that way, that way. Past this switch, stop, flip this switch back, and then we pick up this one going back that way. And we should be okay. All right, let's go. I think we got it. So let's get the engine run, generator fuel pump. I got a cold start this sucker. I forgot. Let's make sure we can get it started first of all. Let's see, auto start. These are lights. So no new loco. I've never started this before. Let's see, engine isolations and run. We need to go to. Let me double check. It's not running, is it? I hear something running. I can't tell if it's mine or not. I wouldn't mind a pizza. Sap says pepperoni, pineapple, best pizza. Yeah. Sap's pulled the pin on the pineapple pizza debate grenade. Kappa. Yeah, tonight I was... Luckily, I did remember to actually eat dinner before I started streaming. Alright, how can I tell whether or not the motor's already running? I don't want to start the engine if it's already running. Hang on a second. So... The one next to you is electric, so yes, you know your loco is already on. Oh, right, okay. Oh, you're right. Matter of fact, I can see the white, which should be black exhaust. You're right. It's already running. All right, thank you. Set. Which tells me I just threw the switch out of run for nothing. Leave it on run. All right. Let's see what else we got. Number board lights, we'll turn those on. Step lights, daylight, we don't really need it. Marker lights front. No, not marker lights. Actually. Dynamic brakes to cut in. Zero speed bypass. I don't know what that one is. Car door override. Horn back up. Door multiple unit on. Alright, anything else? Head and power. I think that's lit. It looks to me like it's already on, but I'm not sure. Well, let's just see if we can drive the sucker. If not, I'll play with some more switches. Alright. Engine run, generator field, fuel pump all on. Put a reverser in. Let's put it in reverse because we got to go reverse. Brake mode to passenger. Independent brakes already released. Alright, 2 toots for safety because we got to do that. Speaking of which. Let me check something else before we go. Alright, the marker lights did not come on this end. Oh, they're on the... Only the marker lights on the loco itself. Okay, I see. Turn that bell off. Alright. I didn't know if they were remotely controlled, but I don't think so. So, alright, there we go. Alright, give it a little power. Release the brakes. I forgot something. Hang on. Let's see if we can figure it out. What did I forget? Brake mode is passenger. Anything else? The Doppler on that bell, yeah. Let me see. Windshield wipers, cab heater, horn sequencer. Oh. Sander horn, bell on and off. MU stop, engine stop. All right, maybe I'm just not patient enough. Let's give it a little more power. Independent brake is released, yes. Okay, there we go. It's rolling now. That's a loud bell. Looks like we're got the tail end past the switch I want. Just gotta get the head past the switch. should be enough. All right, let's take a look at that. All right, through that switch, that should work. And that should get us out of here. All right, that should be okay. All right, reverse it to forward. Brakes released. Throttle up. Alright, see if we can jailbreak our shiny new train. Alright, let's check the tracks. Looks like the way we want to be. Is that the right track? Yes. Alright, and also if I remember correctly in the training center, you can switch whether you want the inner rail or the outer rail a little bit further. Yeah, right here. If you want to, you could switch to the outer rail right at this pair of junctions here, which then you could run clockwise. And hello, Blast Pop! Glad to see you back. Glad to see you back too, Blast Pop. Matter of fact, why don't we do that? I'm going to set those rails so I can switch tracks when we get there, and we can run on the outer rail. Because technically, technically that would be counterclockwise rail. The counterclockwise rail would be slightly wider radius than the inner rail. Yeah, so Blast Pop, you were saying on Schnauzer Power stream that you haven't seen me stream in a while, so your wish is my command. I'm back just for you. Yes, welcome, Blast Pop. How's the weather up there? Are you guys clear of the storm yet? I think we're just getting the last of it today. It was still raining this morning, but I think it's stopped now. That is cool. What is? Alright, so from here we're looking for a switch just past the next curve. Okay. So if we see if we can cross over to the other track at this point. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. I changed my mind. Because if I'm going to drive that direction, I should switch to the cab car, and I kind of don't want to switch to the cab car. Never mind. I just changed my mind. Not that one, it's this one. Yeah, we'll just stay on this rail. That should be okay. Oh, cool that we're back, yeah. Well, you know, couldn't resist. Today being the release day of Train Sim World 4. And, Train Sim World being the very first thing I ever streamed ever, you know, it's kind of me getting back to my roots, so it's a good excuse for me to get to start the stream back up again. All right, you know what? I'm going to make one change. So, even though I do like to drive HUD-free a lot. I did a lot of that in Train Sim World 2 and 3. And I really like the changes they made in the different ways you can configure the HUD now. It's a lot more flexible. But since we're kind of about to do an outlaw speed test, I think I'm going to see if I can go back to the regular HUD. Just to see the speed a little bit better. I'm not sure how good you guys can see the speedometer on my desk. And Pete 88, welcome. 888. Good to see you again too. How you doing? Blast Pop also says DLC from my old Train Sim World is downloading at the moment, otherwise it'd be planned. Yeah. Matter of fact, when I started installing it today, Blast Pop. Oh, there we go. We got the big HUD now. Okay. Well, actually, it's not even the big one. All right. But in any case, when I started installing it today, none of my DLCs showed up in Steam. And it wasn't until just about... And hello, Saval! Welcome! Welcome back, Kojo. Thank you, Saval. Welcome aboard. But when I would say about 2 hours before I started streaming, I looked at Steam and it was starting to bring in the DLCs. So I think for me, I had like 47 of them installed already. But then I looked at Dovetail's website, their forums rather, and they said that they know there's still issues, so we don't have all the DLCs on Steam even yet. And they had basically a list of DLCs on their forums that they knew they were still having issues getting out to us. So I don't think I have everything yet, but I didn't really, do like a head count, Blast Pop, to see what I had and what I didn't have. So tonight I wasn't sure I was going to stream that long anyway. I just mainly wanted to get into the game and just, start chewing on it a little bit. Welcome back, ADR. ADR says I really like the new music. That really enjoyed that. The music on like the menu music on the game, you mean? Everyone's here. Yeah, the gang's all here, right, Katie? Pete said been at the DTG stream for over 5 hours, still downloading my DLC. Wow. Yeah, I was lucky. I got pretty much everything that was available down. I started streaming my time at 12 o'clock noon. Not streaming, excuse me, downloading. And, sorry. I'm trying to catch up with chat. Diamondback says, oh my God, I ain't seen you lot in a minute, right? So it started downloading the base game. Actually, it didn't start downloading here till about 12:30. And then it downloaded the base game, then it downloaded the day one patch, I guess. And between those two things, I think for me it was like 130 something gigs. But even at that point in time, I didn't have any of the preserved collection or whatever they're calling it now, DLC. So I didn't see anything until just before I started streaming. Then I realized it had started downloading other DLCs. All right, so we're already at 160 kmh. Actually, you know what? I'm surprised it's in kmh. Oh, the training center. Never mind. The training center is considered to be European. Because I think automatically if you're running a US DLC, it's in miles per hour. Well, actually, my MFD is showing miles per hour, so we kind of have both. All right, so let's see how fast it'll go. I'm just going to open it up and let it go. Blast Pop says Oakville didn't carry over on mine. Oh, really? I think I saw Oakville on mine. I think I did. But I'll check. Also, Pete, is DTG stream still up? Because I saw Matt was still streaming right as I started my stream. And hello, Alex. Welcome. You doing the free roam? Kind of, sort of, not really. We're just doing a, we just grabbed the train off the lot in the training center. So you can see the training center over there. So I just basically, I wanted to do kind of a quick speed test on the new US locomotive, the Metrolink. What is it, the F-125? I just wanted to see how fast I could get it to go. What I call outlaw speed testing. Which I don't think I've ever done on stream, but I've done outlaw speed testing for most of the high-speed locos. I think the fastest one so far is the TGV. You finished at midnight 45 local time? Okay. Okay, alright, so that was like... So about 45 minutes after I started streaming, okay. Alex says, have you done the free roam on the schedule mode? No, not yet. So far we've done training on this train, and I haven't done anything else yet. And I'm just doing this because we had said right when I was doing training, we wanted to see how fast it would go, because Sap was ragging on it a little bit. He was saying, how can that big double-decker diesel be authorized for 125 miles per hour or something like that, so. Although I don't think I'm going to get it up to 125 on this track. I mean, I got it wide open now, and it's not really going any faster. Although, you know what? We can't see the grade either, so let me see if I can pick the other HUD. Normal, there we go. So it's pretty much level grade. But yeah, I don't think on this track is going to go any faster. It seems like we're doing 101 and that's it. Or 163 kmh. Katie also said you should download faster at this hour, Pete. Okay. How about you, Alex? Did you pick up Train Sim World 4, or are you planning to? Alright, well, I don't think it's going to go any faster. The HST, I forget how fast exactly I got it to go, but I got to go pretty fast on this track. So... Not the HST, I'm sorry, the ICE. ICE-1, actually. Pete says I mod there, but it was long but fun section. Oh, okay. I'm gonna overshoot it. Alright, well. I caught myself trying to stop at the platform, but that didn't quite work out. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get to watch most of the official stream today. I watched both the streams last week. So I guess I kind of saw everything I wanted to see. Just to make sure I wanted to buy it. But, I mean, I've been buying them since CXS Heavy Haul, so I was pretty sure I was going to get it. Have you tried the Acela here? No, actually I haven't. I've driven the Acela a little bit on what is it, the Boston to Providence line. I think that's the only place I've driven it so far. Or did I? No. No, actually not the Acela. I'm sorry. I'm getting it confused with the... is the Acela on Boston Providence? Or is that only on NEC? I don't remember now. Because I only got the Acela kind of late after it had released. I didn't buy it like day one. So I don't really remember off the top of my head exactly where I drove it yet. And then I know NEC, I bought that even later because I didn't buy NEC right away. And NEC I bought so late I didn't even drive it on Train Sim World 3 yet. So my first time driving NEC will be on this, on TSW4. It's on NEC for sure? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think... I thought they had added it maybe as a layer or something for Boston to Providence, but I'm not sure. Alright, in any case... Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I just want to look around the coaches a little bit first before we move on. Alright, that one I did have to crouch to get in. I didn't have to do it on the route introduction, but that one I did. Trenton looks amazing now with the timetable update by Joe. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to be glad that I waited a little bit before trying it, maybe. But, you know, I was looking forward to it because I've really missed NEC. Here we go. NEC New York from, you know, Train Sim World 2020 or TSW1 or whatever you want to call it. Because I started buying Train Sim World when it was still CSX Heavy Haul. Interesting. Is there nothing this way? No, there isn't. What the heck is that? What's that little nook for? I guess just wasted space because the cab is above this, I guess. Anything else? Actually, you know what? When I did the training, I didn't look at this panel at all. It was here. Marker lights. Oh, the marker lights controls were here. Guess you have to turn those on directly for that to work. Number lights. And these are just indicators, I guess. Yeah, okay. What else we got here? TMS. New safety system? Does that work? PTC is on. Headlights, ATS, and marker lights. Okay. Window works on that side. Does it work on this side? Can't reach it if it does. Okay. There's our frames. Not bad. Alex says, I've got 104 gig download for this game. Yeah. Yeah, I think mine was like 130, Alex. I didn't mean to do that. Here we go. And I still think I have some more DLCs to get down. Climb down and then up, I guess. Oh, I see. Does that work? Or... Oh, that's kind of awkward. I have to climb down and then up. Alright, marker lights are on now, I see. Alright. Alright, cool. Let's find something else to do. Let's see what else. Happy downloading, says Katie. Yeah. Can't wait for the Just Trains DLC when it comes out. Do you know which one it is, Alex? Because I don't know. Let's see. Guess could we do some Journey for this? Or maybe we can do a scenario. I don't know if Sap's still hanging out. I know it's pretty late over there in the UK now, especially for a weeknight. But Sap was saying I had to do, what was it, the Blockbuster scenario? Let's see. Oh, Blast Pop, what was the one you said that you were still waiting for? We said we were going to check real quick. Oh, Oakville. Oh, yeah, I do have Oakville. It's here. So I guess it did come down. That's weird. It's not sure. It didn't carry any of my route progress. Oh, yes, it does. It says level 5. But I didn't do any scenarios, I guess, in Train Road 3. Alex says Blackpool North and Blackpool South in Amskirk? Okay. Class 142 coming with it. Okay. All right. All right, hang on a second. Let me check something real quick. Bear with me, ladies and gents. Also, G Golden out. If you... Hang on. Is he still hanging out? Jeep Golden out. I think I forgot to say thanks for the follow. But thank you for following. Appreciate that. And he low-key buyed a little while ago. I missed it. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't hear the alert. I'm sorry about that. Alright. Anyway, and hello, Scott. Welcome. Now, I don't have a Scott command for you yet, Scott. I'll have to work on that. Oh, Sap is still here. Okay. One might work. How you doing, Lord Cook? I have to bow when he arrives from now on, I guess. Kappa. Scott, have you started playing Train Sim World 4? Or did you even pick it up? I knew you said you were going to. You shall bow to me. Yeah, maybe once a stream. Don't look for it more than that. All right. All right, ladies and gents. Sorry, I'm just again still trying to shake the rust off a little bit, trying to figure out where stuff is. All right. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? So, Alex, class 142. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to look that up after stream. Or I guess if you already know it, It's coming. I guess it's already on the roadmap then, right? I should probably just go look at the roadmap. Which, for anybody who wants to know, we do have that in the TSW command. Oh, there's Little John still hanging out. All right. So I think we're gonna do. Since SAP is still here, we confirmed that now. I think we'll go ahead and do the blockbuster scenario. So what's that rated? Medium difficulty, rated 40 minutes. All right. Witness explosions and actions as you drive a train on a movie set. We are driving EMD F-125 on Antelope Valley. Okay. What's the first one? Impossible mission. A loco has broken down outside of Union Station and is now causing a buildup of traffic. Complete your service without further delays and then report to the workshop for inspection. Okay, that's supposedly low difficulty. Yeah, let's do the blockbuster. Well, John says, yep, still rocking the popcorn. Pete says, Class 142 is basically UAK bus on rails. Oh, is that the, what's the one? I always hear Brits talking about the, what's the nickname? Can't remember it now. The Pacer, thank you, Sap. The Pacer. That's the Pacer. Okay. Right. Because Sap's got the emote. Today you'll be working on a film set for an upcoming action movie. Take this train up to the set and await instructions from the director. All right, set up the cab. All right, before we do that, though, I think I'm going to go back to the mini HUD. I don't know why they put this in accessibility, but okay. And it doesn't look like there's a hotkey for me to put that into that mode. All right, let's see. So first, cab setup. All right, so that's new. Generator field to on. Insert the reverser. Brake cutout to cut in. I think I forgot to do that when we were grabbing the train in the training center. Reverser forward. Oh, we're driving from the cab car again. All right. Huh, I'm not sure about that. All right. Release the brakes. Let's see, is there anything else I want to do? Do I have to set up lights? They're already up. Marker lights are already set up on the back. Okay. Brakes. Stop at location Union Station. Alright, red is the brake cylinder, white is the brake pipe. Okay. And what's the other one? Can't really see that well. Alright, 5 miles per hour. Sorry. And I Wasn't even looking at the signal. I could have very easily spatted there. Alright, so this is new for me. This part of the HUD here. I turned off the SAP score. Okay. It kind of reminds me a little bit of part of the HUD on Train Sim Classic. I'm not sure I know exactly how to read it. So what's it showing me? It's basically just showing me, like, what's that red 50? I don't know what that means. Our current speed is 10 miles per hour on the line. Well, whatever it is just went out. I assume the little green dots are traffic signals, upcoming signals. I guess the 25 is telling me that's my next speed limit transition, I guess. Alright, am I clear to 50 now? Yeah, and the numbers are the speed limits. Okay, so on the upper left, I think that's telling me my current speed limit, line speed is 50. But I'm getting a reduction to 25 coming up ahead. Am I reading that right? Cases I was on a brand new class 196. Oh yeah, Katie? In real life, you mean? Alright, get it down to 25. I can't judge distance on that. Or is there a way I'm supposed to be able to read the distance? Alright, below 25 now. Just keep pulling. Yes, fast train, yeah? Keep slipping in the setup. I don't want to do that. Alright, so... Alright, 0.2% downhill grade. Stop at Union Station, location. Okay. So stop ahead. Do I still have my timetable? I do. Okay, so we still have the pop-up timetables. For this scenario, it doesn't look like I have any, you know, real schedule, I guess. Alright, 25 miles per hour. I'm a little bit over. Okay. I definitely like the changes to the HUD. Like, they're giving you now the information I always felt I was missing when I tried to drive HUD free before. So I really like the way it's been redesigned. But there's a lot of new stuff, or at least new stuff. That's not my signal, okay. Not stuff in... Alright, approach signal there. But a lot of new stuff, but it's in different places. So it's going to take me a while, I guess, to get used to it. Scott says, I'm giving OMSI another go. Tried to play it last night, but had nothing but issues. Yeah. Yeah, Scott, I don't know if I told you, I bought a new PC in the spring. So this machine is my first stream on a brand new machine. And I did install OMSI on a new PC. It worked pretty good. The frame rate was like really fast, but the load times were still absolute shit. So I was really disappointed by that. I thought the load times would maybe be a lot better, but no. OMSI being OMSI still. Cut blue. GG Suval. Suval saved chat. Defuse the bomb on the second attempt. Nice, Val. GG. Matter of fact, on that note, limit here is 12. All right, so I'm doing a crap job of simulating the HUD so far. All right, 12 miles per hour where I am. All right, so what is that telling me on the right now? 1 and 79. I don't know what I'm reading there. What is that telling me? I don't understand that information. Also, what is 1.25 miles? I don't understand that information. Oh, is that the scale? The line is 1.25 miles? Maybe that's what I'm looking at? All right. The director is ready to film a test run with the train. Switch cabs and drive the train to the starting position. Scott says OMSI runs the same on a supercomputer as it does on a toaster. Yeah, I bet. Frame rate was really good, though. I mean, it would run frames as fast as I would give it. I still capped it at 60. Scott also says, I just remembered having reloaded the 4 gig patch. I usually load it after every update. Oh, you mean you still have to do it? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would definitely cause you some problems if you didn't do it. All right, so let's shut this down. Controller off. Auto brake to handle off. Auto brake to cut out. Excuse me, the valve to cut out. Fuel pumped off. And set up to off. Wait, do I not take the handle with me? Don't you usually do that? Maybe I have to do that last. Yeah. Alright, anything else I have to do here? Switch ends? Guess not. You know, there's only one way in and out of that cab. I hope there's like an emergency exit through the windows or something. Screw this. You know, I also like that they changed the default to run instead of walk now, but I keep forgetting and I always keep hitting the shift key anyway. All right, ladies and gents, now that we swapped ends, I'm actually going to take a very short break before we complete this scenario, and I'll be back in a little bit. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Really glad to see everybody. All right, folks. We're back. Thanks for your patience. All right. Welcome back. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Saval. Thank you, Katie. Looks like some carnage going on in chat. Sorry, Sap. All right, so yeah, Scott was saying a 4 gig patch, you have to load it after the update, right? Pete was saying 1.25 miles is how far the route tracker sees ahead. Okay. All right, so that part is right. Is that scalable? Like, could I change that to a different scale, or is it always fixed at the same distance? Let me see, did I miss anything else? All right, guys, well, I'm thinking about it. Handle some shout-outs. So shout out for everybody at Wrestle. Well, Sap, I was lurking the other day, saw you doing some Train Sim Classic. Were you doing scenarios? It seemed like maybe you were doing some scenarios you had built. Also, our friend Suval, who is streaming Fallout, basically a Fallout tabletop RPG, I guess is what you would call it, right, Suval? Usually catch that on Saturday nights. I don't know, Saval, do you do that? Sure, no problem. Do you do that on other nights other than Saturday nights? So that's normally when I hang out on his stream. And let me see. Also, somebody else, of course. Our friend Katie Zara, who also streams a number of things. Give her a follow and check her out when you can. Pete says, Matt was saying tonight they are looking at making it scalable in the future. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's cool. I mean, I like the HUD. I like the HUD changes because through the last couple editions of Train Some World, I spent a lot of time learning to drive HUD free. And I've had mixed success with it. It depends a lot on the train that I'm driving, the specific loco. First of all, whether or not I can see the instruments are not on the dash. But then also, I was missing specific things, in terms of route knowledge, I guess. Like, for example, the biggest thing I was missing driving HUD-free was the grade. I couldn't see the grade, right? And since you can't feel the grade by the seat of your pants, in a sim, having this on the mini HUD now that's a prayer answered for me. I was really looking for this. I needed that. This is new. I'm still trying to get used to the information I'm seeing here. And the speed limit, I think you can change this, right? Also maybe add stations on it. Okay. Yeah, that would be cool too. But the speed limit seems like good information. I think you can toggle this off if you want. Otherwise, I guess you just have to watch speed limit changes here and then remember them. But I think these are good changes anyway. All right, so let's fire this up. Two toots for safety, because that's what we do in the US of A. All right, so now I'm driving from the diesel, and my speed is here. Okay. And let me see, what else do I need to be looking at here? They didn't tell me to turn the lights on. All right, so we'll turn those on. The dim. So Pete, I appreciate you being here too. Especially after you just, like you said, you modded all day for Matt on the DT official release stream. Board lights, stop lights. I know it's late for you UK guys. Plus, for people who are regulars on my channel, I don't usually stream. I'm usually a weekend streamer, so it's very unusual for me to stream on most weekdays, especially Tuesday. But we're starting to stream up again for the fall season, so to speak. I'm not sure what my schedule's going to be at. But like I said, I couldn't resist Train Sim World's release date. I couldn't resist missing, this day. And I have a couple other things I do want to throw on the roster for some other things to stream. So we'll play it by ear. We'll see how the schedule goes. Oh, that is dead red, isn't it? Sap is right. This is a heavy train. You can feel it. Scott says, can you do 24/7 streams? You know what, Scott? Not anymore, because they took reruns away, right? Or at least they changed the reruns. All right. Oh, what did that say? I missed that. Message. For this scene, the train has to keep up with the stunt car. Keep your speed high and pass each marker at the same time as the car. Get moving once the director gives the go-ahead. Wait for the director. Oh. No pressure, right? So how do I know what the director's go-ahead is going to be? Everyone in positions. Ready and... okay.
And action.
Go to marker 1. Do I have to clear? Okay, I have a clear signal. So my limit through here is 25. Okay. So 400 yards to a go via marker. Okay. But Scott, I'm sorry, I don't know if I finished my thoughts. Sorry, but what I started to say is, Twitch took away the reruns, right? It used to be I could, even if I wasn't up streaming, I could run a rerun, but either they took it away or they changed it some kind of way. All right, that's an approach signal. Still limited 25 here. Still trying to figure out how to read that thing. I took too much speed off, didn't I? Oh, stunt car is up there. He's I blew it. He's leaving me. Okay, so I'm looking for that stupid stunt car. Screw it. Not cheat. Screw the speed limit. Too late, I screwed up. Alright, another to go via coming up. What am I doing? 43? I got an achievement there for something. Alright, at least caught up with him. Yellow over yellow is what? Reduction, probably. Where is he? Oh, it's a helicopter. Look at that. Yeah, I'm doing a shit job of keeping up with the stunt car, though. You weren't in time, and we'll have to start again. Cut. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wah. Alright, let's try that again. Pete says scoring is different now as well. It's based on safe driving, etc. Putting in wipers when it rains, extra points for safety systems. Okay. Yeah, I usually drive with full safety systems, so that should be good for me. Alright, so... Alright, we gotta start from the very beginning. No checkpoints, huh? Alright, well... I was screwing up my initial speed limit. Alright, clear signal here. Alright, what do you call that display again? It's called, what did Pete say? It's called the route tracker. Alright, increased to 10. I'm still overspeeding. Alright, 50 now. Alright, so that's telling me I got a green signal ahead. Transition to 25 after that, so that's a reduction. Then a green signal after that, a yellow after that. Alright, 1.25 miles is the overall scale, so that's less than... That's about a quarter mile out now. Something like that. Transition to 25. Okay, that's that. Still going 0.2% downhill grade. Slight overspeed, sorry. Alright, still trying to feel out the brakes a little bit. Alright, clear signal here. Alright, inside of a mile to our stop, Union Station. Try to standard 25 because I'm coming downhill pretty good. That's off. All right, approach there. 2% downhill, still coming downhill. Reduction to 12 ahead. Okay. Approach signal there. Still coming downhill. All right, level grade. So I got one signal ahead. Then after that is the stop, right? So ADR says it looks really good so far. What's that, ADR? The game, you mean? Also, shout out for our friend ADR326, who also does a lot of simulators, Train Sim World. Okay, ADR, so you have been streaming Train Sim World 4, okay. Did you stream that today, or did you have it, did you have early access? Oh, there's a bell at this end, but it's automatic. It's not automatic. Okay. All right. All right, so this is the buffer. I thought I was going to actually hit it. All right, that was close, too close even for my comfort. All right. All right, handle off. Brake valve. fuel pump. Generator field. On off. Setup off. Brake handle out. Switch ends. All right. Let's see. So now to the starting point of the stunt. See if I do a better job keeping up with the stunt car this time. I actually didn't see that dwarf signal till the last second. Glad it was yellow. 12. All right, 12. This section anticipating 25. Okay. All right, level grade. Oh, wait, this cab has an accelerometer in it? Oh, I didn't notice that before. Or is that? I'm not sure if that's an accelerometer or not. Tractive effort, never mind. Wait, how far? There we go. Don't want to sped. Okay. 0.2% uphill grade here. Alrighty, so now we're waiting for the director again. Thanks for the shout out. Oh, no problem. Clear. Wait for the director. ADR, did you get Train Sim World 4 in early access? It says in the shout out you were streaming it. Or were you just streaming it today? You got standard, so it didn't come with early access? Okay, yeah, same here. Alright, so we're looking for the stunt car this time. I didn't know to look for it last time, or I didn't know where to look for it. This is the movie scenario? Yeah, the blockbuster scenario. Sap requested it, so I figured I'd give it a shot. It's my second try. I blew the first one. Alright, another go via... I hear a helicopter. Oh, there's a helicopter. Go via final marker.
Alright, copy.
Head back to the starting point and prepare for another run. I didn't see the car that time. I guess I did something right, I just didn't see it. And hello, Vic. Vic says, hello, haven't been on Twitch for a while. Yeah. Welcome, Vic. I haven't been streaming for a while. How you doing? Let's see, 25 in this section, and there's a red signal ahead. Okay. Katie says, good night all. I'll get some sleep. See you again next time. Thanks, Katie. Thanks for being here. Thanks for modding, as usual. I'm way off my stop marker. Keep going. Vic says, makes sense. I've been quite busy with school and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I know it's late over there, Katie. I mean, Vic. Vic and Katie. Good to see you, though. Alright, shut down the cab. Set the brake mode to test. Alright. Hope everything's going well as far as, like, school and stuff. Vic? Do you have class tomorrow? Have you been? Doing good. How about yourself? You don't have class tomorrow? Okay. back to the cab car. No. Trying to close the door. There we go. Is that it? Yes. Oh, ditch lights are flashing. Do I have the marker lights on? I feel like maybe I do. No, I don't. I thought I did. Alright, that's good. Stop at Union Station. Okay. So no stunts in the other direction, I guess? Alright, reduction to 50. Excuse me, 25 here, though. Vixa has been good. Hanging out. School's kind of annoying, yeah. But it's fine. That's good. Were you off during the summer, Vic? Or, you know, straight through? Oops. 50 here. But 30 coming up, okay. Whoa, pretty steep downhill grade. You did have a holiday, okay. Alright, reduction to 25 coming up. I'm still going downhill just a little bit. And then 12 entering the platform. Okay. Vix is my first time seeing Transcend World 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the first day it's out. officially anyway. It was in early access Friday or Thursday last week. If you bought kind of the deluxe edition, you got 5 days early access. The deluxe or the special edition, if I remember correctly. Haven't been keeping up with it. Yeah, just released today, so full release anyway today. Luckily, we can still bring over our DLCs and stuff. Today's the first day that the DLCs from the old games came over. But the base game, they had 5 days early access, so. Signal is... I forget my aspects. What's red over yellow? Slow approach. That's cool. Yeah. All right, level grade. All right. You know what? I didn't even check the route map. But luckily, I guess the dispatcher is setting all my switches for me. But yeah, we're in Los Angeles here, Vic. Blast Pop says, I was just checking and I'm missing about 6 DLC at the moment. Seems to be the ones listed by many others. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was tracking. Where are you seeing that on the forums? Pete says, Kojo, great to see you again. Fabulous stream. Thank you. 3:30 a.m. here. Off some sleep. Catch you again soon. Thank you, Pete. Appreciate you being here, man. Like I said, I know it was a long stream. A long day with you on the Dovetail official stream modding. But thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate that. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Blast Pop says, hopefully it'll correct it soon. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when Train Sim World 2 came out, the Preserved Collection, it came out in waves over, like the next 2 or 3 months, right? And then Train Sim World 3 last year, I think they were pretty good. I remember correctly, everything was available day one. So this one, most things are available day one. At least they were planning for everything to be available day one. But compared to that first year, I mean, it's not too bad. I'm not going to complain because it wasn't that much stuff in the Preserved Collection I was looking at playing this year anyway. Especially not day one. Shut down the cab. I was about to open the doors. I forgot this is not a passenger service. Brake handle. Oh, the other way. Blast Pop says, I think all is day one. But there's a hiccup at the moment. Yeah, they were planning everything to be day one. I know that. Except for the consoles. I think the consoles still had some kind of staggered schedule, I think. I might be wrong. And switch ins again. Oh, we're not done. I thought, for some reason, I was done. course, I didn't look to see how long this scenario was. This way. Not unduly concerned? Yeah, same here. I mean, considering it's day one, and, you know, especially for those of us, well, I started to say for those of us in the U.S., but really for everybody, because it released, oh, I left that door open? It released pretty much the same time, UTC-wise, anyway. We only had so much time for it to, you know, get installed, right? So it was only so much I was going to be able to play day one anyway. So I'm not that worried about it. You think it's an hour? It says ADR? Okay. Stop at starting point. Okay, so this is not a go via. This is a stop. Alright, so I keep overspeeding leaving the platform. 12 miles per hour. Duh. Which one of these is my truck? Alright, my stop is 100 and 200 yards ahead, so I guess I'm alright, no stopping here. Blast Pop says, good night, tired. Hope to see you here training soon. Thanks for being here, Blast Pop. Appreciate you sticking your head in on a weeknight. Catch you next time, man. Okay, so I guess we're doing the same thing over again? All the crew are in position and ready to film. Keep up with the stunt car and pass the markers as before. The director will begin the countdown any moment now. Okay. Alright, my signal just went clear. Is that music from the game?
Action.
Alright, go via 450 yards. Okay. Yes. This time you get F-18s too? Really? Yeah, we just got a helicopter before, right? Alright, so 30 ahead. I don't know, I kind of feel like what I did before was ignored the speed limit. I'm not sure if that helped or if I was even supposed to. So another go via, and then 50 ahead, increase to 50 ahead. Whoa! Go via inside 1,000 yards. I guess I better hold it around 50. Ish. Go via final marker. Woo-hoo! Oh, I saw it that time. There's a stunt car and everything. Alright, I gotta stop now, though. Hate to spad after all that. Alright, I got plenty of room. Alright, I'm alright. Vic says, before watching train sims, I thought conducting a train was really, really easy. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much everything is harder than it looks. So always much more to things than meets the untrained eye, I guess. Stop too hard. Objective complete. And cut. Nice driving out there. Let's see how you did. Well, at least we got through it. Yeah, I got dinged hard for the speeding. Oh well. Other than that, no score, no objectives, but I got now this medal, is this is platinum or is this silver? I don't know yet because I haven't seen any other medals to compare it to. I don't really know. All right, time taken 37 minutes 59 seconds. Felt longer than that. I'm kind of surprised about that, but yeah. Okay, so the trick to doing better here is not abusing the speed limit. I abused the speed limit. So let's see. Okay. You know what? I'm going to take a screenshot of that because I'm going to study that a little bit later. Oh, I got an accuracy bonus too, whatever that is. So I had an accuracy bonus, but I lost points because of speeding. Is the thing there. All right. Well, I might try that again off stream and just see if I can do a little better and staying within the the limits of the scenario. All right. Well, that was fun. I don't know if Sap's still hanging out, but thanks, Sap. Appreciate you. Appreciate the suggestion. All right, guys, I'm going to take another quick break, and I think I'll be back in a second. All right, folks, I'm back. Okay, so thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys being patient, because the tough thing is I'm still trying to figure out the Twitch's ad management thing, and it's kind of tough for streamers now that I'm using it for the first time. I see kind of what a pain in the ass it is. All right, so let's. Vic's saying good night. Good night, Vic. If you're still listening, thanks for dropping in. And thanks for all the UK folks for hanging out so late. In fact, it is getting pretty late here on the East Coast of the United States, so I think we're going to wrap the stream, folks. I just wanted to take a look real quick at our profile so far tonight. So the only thing we really did tonight was the Antelope Valley line. We did training, and we did one scenario. I haven't done any of the services yet. I did want to try the, what do you call it, the free roam. I wanted to try it, see how that works, but maybe we'll do that next time. I might play with it a little bit off stream just to kind of get some practice with it. But hopefully I might like that. The thing I would like to do is there's several trains I would like to drive in other places and other modes, and I never was really good at using scenario planner and doing off the rails and all that kind of stuff. And it seems like the way they did free roam, it might be a little bit easier to kind of just drop and go wherever you want. So I'm kind of anxious to try that out and see how that works out. And I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to do that tonight, but it seems like what most Train Sim World streams, it's like, I look up at the clock and it's like, oh my God, I've been streaming 3 hours. Where did the time go? If it was a weekend, I might stream a little bit later, but I know a lot of folks are it's a weeknight, so school night. So I appreciate everybody making the effort who were able to drop in tonight, because it's not my normal night to stream when I do stream. But thank you guys for being here. And I will see you all very shortly. Thanks a lot. Take care.